大家好，欢迎收看今天的节目。说到爱尔兰的历史，就不得不提到一部非常著名的戏剧作品——肖恩·奥凯西的《朱诺与孔雀》。这部戏剧呢，讲述的是1922年爱尔兰内战期间都柏林博伊尔一家的挣扎生活。母亲朱诺在努力地维系家庭的这个生活，而父亲杰克则是每天整日游手好闲。他们的儿子约翰尼则饱经战争的创伤。那么这一家人因为一笔虚假的遗产陷入到了幻想当中，最后却因债务危机导致他们所有的希望破灭。那么随着他们的小女儿玛丽被情人抛弃，约翰尼因为背叛被处决，整个家庭陷入到崩溃的状态。最后是他们的母亲朱诺默默地承受这一切。那么非常巧的是，现在伦敦西区正在上演这部作品。那么在接下来的2期节目当中，我们将带着大家从 Soho 步行至伦敦西区的剧院，边走边聊。
Yeah, sure.
Both of us walking,
Keep talking.
and then me, and then we swap, and
Yeah,
then
of course. Swap whenever you want to swap.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, today we are going to see a show, right?
We're going to the theatre, yeah.
Theatre. What the theatre's name, Rob?
The theatre's name is the Gielgud Theatre.
Gielgud
Yes,
Theatre. Yes.
named after John Gielgud,
John Gielgud.
who was a very famous actor.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't originally called the Gielgud. I don't know what it was originally called. It's probably called His Majesty's or Her Majesty's or something like that. But a number of London theatres were renamed after famous actors, mostly the famous actors of the middle of the century. So John Gielgud was an actor. I think he died in the 1990s, maybe the early noughties. But Gielgud was a wonderful. Anyway, yeah, we're going to the Gielgud
Okay.
to see Juno and the Paycock by Seán O'Casey.
Wow.
One of the
Exciting.
well, hopefully exciting. Yeah, we shall see.
We shall see. We shall see.
We shall. It's a very fine play, and stars Mark Rylance, who is also a very great actor. I suppose
Yeah, I love his performance in The 12th Night.
in the 12th Night. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's done much well. He's a very accomplished theatre actor, one of the best, I
And
think.
he's funny.
He is often quite funny. Yeah.
He is. He's very funny.
Yeah, you didn't see his famous production of. Oh, sorry, can't think what it's called now. There was a recent production that ran for years and years and years and years and years. What was it called? Jerusalem.
Jerusalem.
You hear about Jerusalem?
Jerusalem. No, not really.
Kind of thing that might have toured Shanghai. It was a hugely successful play, one of the great acting performances of recent years. Yeah, he's a very, very good actor.
Great.
He's not Irish, so I will be interested to see.
How he acts.
Yeah,
And then Irish.
yeah, and not just accent, although I guess that's part of it, but more his understanding of the culture, because the plays of O'Casey are very specific. They're very specific to the city of Dublin,
Okay.
and they're very specific to the politics of Ireland at that time, and the complications of how different
Things.
different factions and different philosophies.
Yeah. We're talking about O'Casey.
Yeah.
We're talking about the actors today.
Yes.
And we talked
Do
about.
people know? Do people interested? So we're in the West End now. We're in.
Is it the?
Yes. That is Mark Rylance.
That is the one.
Yes.
That is the one.
Yeah. Yes. That's very good. That's called Wolf Hall.
Wolf Hall.
Wolf Hall.
Wolf Hall.
Yeah. Which is about the period of it's set during the reign of Henry VIII. That's the second series. The first series was about various things, including Anne Boleyn.
Oh, Anne Boleyn.
Did you never watch it? Didn't I get you to watch it
No.
when we were working on Henry VIII?
You mentioned that.
Right, but you didn't watch it.
I didn't.
Why?
Because I'm lazy.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah, that is him. That was Margaret Islands.
Are we on the right track?
We're on the right track. What? In what sense?
Way.
In terms of where we're going in London?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know that the Gielgud is off Wardour Street. What, do you not trust me?
I trust you. I can.
You can?
I can.
You can or you do?
I can.
Okay.
So,
yeah, this is London's theatre district, obviously.
West
I suppose
End.
the West End or Soho. Yeah, they're not quite the same thing. They're sort of next to each other.
Talking about theatres, Robert, could you please say something about what do you think about, like in London there are a lot of theatres which make serious plays, and also a lot of the commercial ones, and also musicals. Which one do you prefer the most?
Me? I don't really like musicals.
So you don't really like musicals?
Not really.
Why?
Just, I don't know. I never really got into them. I mean, I suppose, well, I mean, I don't know. But one reason might be that when I was an actor, I was an actor in Ireland, and the Irish don't really do musicals. So it's not a big part of the Irish scene. And musicals, I guess the Irish scene was largely kind of art theatre. There was some very commercial theatre, but not lots. So the two big theatres in Dublin, the Abbey and the Gate, were both kind of reasonably, maybe not highbrow, but middlebrow. Sometimes highbrow. Not quite the very sort of serious artistic intellectual theatre that you might associate with Europe, but not highly commercial. Yeah, the West End is a mix of those three things. Most British theatre is kind of middlebrow-ish.
Middlebrow-ish.
Yeah, it's not very, very commercial. I mean, outside of the musicals are, but even the musicals are, mildly thoughtful. And I suppose what we lack in this country really is a very highbrow art theatre.
Really?
I would say so.
Do you really think so?
I do think so.
In Britain?
Yeah.
Like highbrow theatres?
Yeah.
Oh, Shakespeare?
Yeah, well, Shakespeare's often done in a kind of middlebrow way, or at its worst in a kind of entertainment kind of way.
Well, we think, London is the heaven of the theatres.
Well, I mean, it's a big theatre town, but so is New York, so is Chicago. Look at the meat. You should go, look at the steaks.